Go back. Title of the speech is going to be criminals don't abide by the law. You're at home at night. Got your spouse, y'all snuggled up. Kids are in the other room. Suddenly you hear a bang coming from your living room. Sliding glass door crashes to the floor. Then you hear footsteps. Sound like they're getting closer and closer. You're freaking out. You don't know what to do. Don't know who to turn to. The phone's too far away to call 911. Plus, it's going to take them too long to get there. You roll out your bed. What do? Today's time, gun laws are taking a hefty hit. With all the negative things that have been happening involving guns, like the massacres in Las Vegas or the school shootings, people got a negative vibe towards firearms, which is putting the lawmakers in a situation to want to increase gun laws, the sternness of gun laws, making it harder for honest individuals to get guns. I've served as a police officer for 7 years of my life. I also owned firearms for 14, 15 years of my life. So abiding by gun laws and being around firearms, it's safe to say, it's been a majority of my life. This is the type of firearm we carry as police officers. The Glock 22. We got different generations. Handgun. In today's time, people think it's just an easy feat to just walk into a store and purchase a firearm. Really not. You gotta go to ATF paperwork, go through ATF type paperwork in order to get your name ran through databases to see if you're mentally able and or criminally clean to own or purchase that firearm. You have to fill out a form called the 4473. It's going to basically ask you for your name, place of birth, social security numbers, unique identification numbers, weight, gender, male. It's going to ask you questions like, are you under the indictment of or information in court or for a felony? Have you ever been convicted of it in any court for a felony? Are you a fugitive from justice? Unlawful user or addict of any type of drugs? All those questions are going to be taken into consideration in regards to whether you do or do not get a chance to get that gun, to own that firearm. According to David Shortell of CNN, in his article entitled, "How Do Laws Prevent Mentally Ill People from Buying Guns?" A licensed gun dealer is required under federal law to run the potential buyers through criminal background check systems. The process usually takes around 90 seconds, and if all the records are in the right place, will prevent a purchaser who was previously involuntarily committed or adjudicated as mentally incompetent from getting the gun. That will be your mentally ill people. Your criminal background can also be checked to determine whether or not you can get that gun. In some cases, some states already have stricter laws than the federal government has in place. Let's take California for one. They have 7 types of gun laws. They have the red flag laws, relinquishment laws, assault weapon bans, high capacity magazine bans, prohibition for high risk individuals, among others. There are some states that have really relaxed gun laws, like Mississippi and Alaska. Alaska is more wilderness. Some of your more wilderness type of states and whatnot have more relaxed gun laws. Let's take a look at some of the states that tried to increase the gun laws and found out it really didn't work. Let's take Illinois, for example. Chicago. Chicago is ranked number 9 in the top 10 strictest gun law states. Illinois is required that you show a card, identification card, to even purchase ammo for your gun, let alone the gun itself. There's an article that reads, that's titled, "Think Illinois has the country's strictest gun laws?" Where they put out a stat stating that Chicago suffered from 3,500 shootings, 650 homicides. Yeah, it's an improvement from last year, but it's still a tragic and unacceptable level of violence that destroys lives and harms communities. They also ranked California as number 1 in the top 10 states with the strictest gun laws. California requires all sales, no matter from who, to go through a California licensed firearm dealer. They also have provisions in the states in the state's constitution that guarantees you the right to bear, that does not guarantee you the right to bear arms. According to the LAPD, gang violence in Alabama and California is at all-time high. Basically, today I spoke on gun laws and what you can get from trying to be stricter or going lesser. Me personally, I believe that you need to keep it the way it is. You don't need to increase the sternness of the laws. But back to the scenario. You hear footsteps come down the hall. They're getting closer and closer to your door. Hopefully you're grabbing for your gun. But if gun laws get stricter, you may not be able to. Thank you.